Good afternoon, everybody. Edward Leos here, publisher of the Hotel Guide, and actually, I guess the host of Travel Talk, our podcast, which you're listening to right now. Really excited to be on today's podcast. And normally we have guests. We've done 25 of these, which I'm pretty excited about. We've had a very diverse group of people who we've interviewed from, weathercasters, from Atlantis, Bahamas, to just some great places, even relocation aspects, because our magazine has kind of evolved to that. So, I was thinking, like, what could we talk about for this week's session of Travel Talk? And it got me thinking about, hey, we're starting to celebrate our 31st anniversary. There's not many businesses in this world that have been around for 31 years, but the Hotel Guide is one of them. And I'm really proud of the fact that we've been able to weather a lot of storms and to still be fighting, I guess, if you will. And so I thought, hey, what better way than to kind of talk a little bit about where the Hotel Guide came from, but maybe also some of the ideas of where we're going to be going in the future. And I thought, what better way to do that than the Travel Talk podcast. So, the Hotel Guide started out as Hotel Guide of San Antonio, which many of you know we're located in San Antonio, Texas, is our corporate office. So we started out the Hotel Guide of San Antonio, and it had been out just one edition when I joined back in 1993. It was actually my first job out of college. I joined the publication, and was really excited about the opportunity because of the fact that I have a BA in communication arts, journalism, writing. That's my background. But I always had a passion that I wanted to own a publication. It was always a dream of mine to do that, to be a publisher of something. And so I took a chance, joined this company that had only been out one issue, and I was a sales guy. They were like, hey, we need ads sold. You're the guy. Go out there and make those connections and sell some ads and kind of go from there. So I started out literally. My base salary at the time was $1,000 and 20% commission, which 30 years ago was still, it's not that much money, but I did it. And so what I started to do was kind of taking the opportunities to go out there, represent a brand new product, and basically create our own pathway, which I absolutely loved. A lot of people in the hospitality community here in San Antonio and Austin area and South Texas didn't obviously know who I was. And so it was a great opportunity for me to kind of not only brand myself, but also brand the Hotel Guide and the difference that we had. So what was our unique selling point that separated us from everybody else? To this day, it's what we do is we target the tourist, the traveler, before they come to your city. And so back then, it was before they would come to San Antonio. We were taking our magazine, we had it printed, and we would direct mail it into all 50 states. And so that was kind of unheard of in the time. Most magazines here in the area were focused on waiting for the tourists to be here in San Antonio. It was, hey, let me put your magazine in the hotel rooms. Is it located at all the concierges and stuff like that? Well, we took a different approach, and we wanted to be unique. And to this day, that's what we're doing is we want to get the traveler before they're coming to your destination, because that's when they're making their decisions. We want them already to know when they come into your city, they found it through the Hotel Guide and now through our digital travel network. So we were sending this out to tour operators, national relocation centers, travel agencies, and into all 50 states. And that was actually really cool. And then we started growing. I was kind of focused on San Antonio. Then we went to San Antonio, New Braunfels. All of a sudden, I'm in San Antonio and then in Austin a couple of days. So we became the Hotel Guide of San Antonio and Austin. Prior to that, back in 1997, which seems like such a long time ago, we purchased the domain name thehotelguide.com. So before the internet was cool, we got thehotelguide.com and have had tons of people reach out to me about wanting to buy that domain name because it says what it is. And so we love the domain name. We love the fact that that's, it says what it is, and it has given us a leg up on our competition. So, we were the Hotel Guide of San Antonio and Austin for a time, teetered between bi-monthly and quarterly publications. And then probably fast forward to about 10 years ago, I'm guessing, about 10 years ago. Time kind of goes a little crazy when you've been around for 31 years in business. But we decided to go fully digital. And what I did was I actually reached out to all my advertisers and I said, hey, we're looking at going completely to a digital publication and going into that. Are you guys cool with that? And everybody had a resounding yes. They said, we don't care how you get us the leads. If this opens up the market for more people, count us in. And so I'd say probably 10 years ago, we decided to go fully digital, and it has never been better. Now we're actually direct email to a total of 24 million travelers a year. We've got our digital travel network that's including our fantastic corporate website, which we love. And that's actually evolving as well. The digital magazine, our last edition, which just came out, which is actually still on our website for another week or so, was, I believe, 66 pages. It was our best of awards edition. Fantastic response on that one as well. And then we've got our social media channels. You're seeing probably our voice really being heard on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. You'll see us dabbling in TikTok moving forward. And then we've got the Travel Talk podcast, which this will be our 26th episode. And I'm really proud of the fact that the podcast is really starting to take off. We're seeing it on Spotify, on Apple, on Google as well. And then it's on our YouTube channel and then on our website too. So out of this digital travel network, we've really created an opportunity for travelers, but also for, businesses and destinations to really have a place where they can kind of market their business to an audience that is out there, that is wanting to travel, that is excited about traveling, and not only domestically, but internationally as well. We're getting a lot of opportunities for people who are wanting to see things internationally. We have an international travel section, which is our destination section. In the front of the magazine, you're going to see anything inside the United States. So that's all of that. We also believe in wellness travel. We're an official media partner of the Wellness Tourism Association. And because of that, wellness travel continues to have a section in our magazine, and it always will be. I'm a big proponent of wellness travel. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry just in itself. We could actually do our own wellness magazine and be focused on that alone and do quite well. So we've got wellness, we've got destinations, we got domestic travel. We also have the ability to have our golf section is going to be coming back. So we're excited about that. Our culinary section is going to be expanding because, man, I'm a foodie. When I go places, I actually want to know where the good places are to eat. And it doesn't have to be what's the tourists like. It could also be what the locals like. And so you'll be seeing some more of that content as well. And then we're also going to have our relocation section is back, because when people are traveling places, they're like, man, I think I want to live here. And with the advent of Airbnbs, vacation rentals and all that stuff, people are buying up properties, and then they're coming back home, but they're also renting them out, and they're utilizing those for travel and for guests and stuff like that. So the vacation rental industry is just taken off as well. And so that's a big deal for us. And then the last thing that we have in there is, what is that? Oh, the experiences section. Sorry. That's travelers learning from travelers. And so that gives us the opportunity as travelers, if you're out going on vacation to Vegas or Sedona or Italy, and you want to be featured in our magazine, send us editorial piece, 300 to 500 words, 2 to 3 photos. We'll edit it, lay it out, and then all of a sudden you're a published person in our publication and seen across our travel network as well. So the Hotel Guide right now has just evolved from a very small, humble beginnings 31 years ago to now being a complete digital media network. And the cool thing about what we're doing now is we're really connecting travelers with the places that they want to go. And so I'm excited about that. So what does 2024 bring for us? You're going to see an expanded website. That's going to be coming. More user-generated content is one of our biggest goals. You're going to see more video content as well on all of our social platforms, as well as also on our website too. And you're going to see the advancement of our Travel Talk podcast. We're guaranteed to be doing these once a week, but there may be a chance, because we're getting such great feedback of people wanting to be on the show, that we may be doing these twice a week. And so we're really excited about that, because as you know, content is king. And when you're getting good content, people are going to want to hear it and want to know about it and be able to follow that as well. So I'm excited about that. One of the other things that I'm pushing for as well, a couple of things, is I'm going to be leaning towards a mobile app. I really think the Hotel Guide, it's time for us to be looking at a mobile application that's going to combine everything into the palm of your hands on your cell phone. So I'm excited about that and moving forward with that as well. And then our goal for the last issue of this year, I'm putting this out there as one of our very first Travel Talk podcasts of 2024, is I want to print the last edition of every year, which is our Best of Awards edition. I think it's a great way to pay homage to our past of the printed edition, because I'm a journalist, and nothing felt better than holding that magazine in your hand and sharing that with everyone. So I'm looking to print the final edition of every year, and we'll still have the digital network that will be sending the magazine out digitally, but we're going to have the something that's a hard copy that people can keep, that are award winners. We can send those out to them as well, and they will have something to showcase to their guests, to their members as well. So really excited about that. So the Hotel Guide in a nutshell is just that. We want to help you make memories, and that's the biggest deal. And people ask me, why do you do what you do? Well, I love getting stories from people saying, man, I went on this trip, or I went here and I learned about it in the magazine and stuff like that. And even through the years, having clients and destinations and advertisers coming back and saying, man, we really love what you guys are doing. We love being a part of it. And I think one of the big things with the Hotel Guide that separates us from a lot of other media companies is the fact that, man, if we can do it, we're going to do it. And nothing is crazy. Nothing is too far outside the box where we're not going to be out there going, I don't think that's going to happen. So if there's a business out there, a travel business or a destination or anything, who's saying, man, I want to target that audience, reach out to us and let's see what we can do and kind of make some big things happen. As far as guests and people listening to this podcast, in the comments, tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to see over the next year. What are some things that we could improve on? What are areas that we can serve you better? Because travel is about making memories. And if we can help make those memories for you, then, man, we know we're doing our job. So again, from myself, Edward, the publisher, and our fantastic team, I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to our shows, for sharing our content, for being out there and telling us kind of what you want to hear and making this your publication. And so until next week, when we have our next guest, which I'm excited about, I hope you guys keep traveling. I hope you guys keep making memories. Please follow us on all of our social channels. Please share this video as well in your social media networks. And let's continue to help a small business grow and help some people have some fantastic memories as they travel. Until then, travel, make memories, and we'll talk soon. Take care.